Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 8 of Season 3 here at Newcastle United. We are fresh off the back of a resounding victory against Chelsea. Unexpected, but resounding nonetheless. We start today with a game against Ghent, who in the last episode gave us one hell of a game. They ended up with a 2-2 draw, between ourselves and they. And then we follow that up with a game against Leicester and then Everton away from home in the Premier League before we end today's episode. Now, a win here against Ghent would give us almost certain qualification from the group stage. And if Besiktas don't win against Grasshopper, it would give us almost certain top of the group status as well. So as such, I am going to play a full-strength side against Ghent here. I rotated in the last episode slightly because of the closest in time between the Ghent game and the Bournemouth game. As it happens, I rotated slightly for both, and we got 2-2 draws in both. So I'm not going to rotate at all for this game against Ghent now. We've played them once. We know that they can actually give us one hell of a game. We're going to be at full strength, as we were against Chelsea. It worked against Chelsea. I want it to work here against Ghent as well, and then we'll deal with Leicester when the time comes. But for now, concentrating on Europa League, and we could guarantee our progression through to the knockouts right here, right now. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well so you don't miss out on any further content. Hopefully, we'll play better at home than we did away in Belgium. Sikrova. Around the corner to Čakovica. Keeper catches well. Dubravka alert and ready at the beginning of the game to get involved. Rashford was looking like he was going to be able to get in behind there, but I didn't work the ball about well enough to be able to play it to him. Rebic will pick this ball up here. I'm actually just going to drop and turn back. Then round the corner there to Philip. Do the same to the next defender. Around the corner there to Kondogbia. Rashford's waiting for it. Bit of space. Decent effort, but comfortably held by the keeper. Into Achija Afo. Andy again, he scored one of their goals in the earlier 2-2 draw. Nice ball around the corner to Zagrova. Max, is that a foul? It was. Didn't quite get the ball as he stepped in there. And Achija Afo has the chance to put the ball in the box for a dangerous Ghent move at the beginning of the first half. Dinked in poorly, headed away poorly, but the clearance actually isn't completed. Here's Mercado, he scored as well. Rika, Blandy saved by Dubravka. Again, oh jeeps, giving as good as they've gotten thus far in this one, as they did in the first game. Oh, Rashford pointed for it, he went for the elongated one too, and it will work. I'm going to cut back here, standing into the middle where Maximilian Philip heads it straight against the keeper. Oh, I can't believe he hasn't scored there. A free header, all he needs to do is pick his spot. I tried to pick a spot, and unfortunately, I picked the wrong one. Down the line to Suke, inside to Achija Afo, given away. Rashford nearly did exactly the same, but thankfully we're able to recover the pass. Philip out wide, Rashford was on the run. Nice ball by Philip Max. I'm going to dart inside here and just let... Oh, well that's a nasty challenge. We will take the free kick. It really wasn't very good at all. And a rightful yellow card for Arnaud Suke there. Certainly was worthy of getting booked. We won't put... Kondogbia on it. Let's put Max on it, considering he's got the high crossing stat. We'll put a lot of power on it and look to whip it, and unfortunately I put a little bit too much power on it and whipped it a little bit too well. Rashford, oh that's superb, wonderful dribbling inside there to Herving Lozano, and the shot is blocked and cleared away. The footwork there just to jink it past the defender. Top draw, absolutely top draw from Marcus Rashford. Hasn't scored as many goals from that left-hand side as I may have liked him to this point in his career, but hopefully those goals will come in time. Achija Afo looking to get away from Jeffrey Kondogbia, and he's done that well. Achija Afo through the middle again. Shagrova. Oh, it's a good whip. Headed away by Wan-Bissaka. Needed to be done. Rebic to Philip. There's Lozano. Oh, okay. Not exactly what I had in mind, but I mean, I'll take it. We've still got possession. Around the corner there to Draxler. Driving forward. Julian Draxler inside. And there's the goal. Squeezed into the near post. Ante Rebic. I have been contemplating taking Rebic out of the starting lineup, moving Rashford to striker and bringing Kennedy back in on the left-hand side to try and get more out of Rashford and to give Kennedy some first-team football again. Rebic has stepped up here and scored a goal. I haven't vocalised that thought yet, but earlier on in this game, I was thinking about doing exactly that, as Rashford, we mentioned, wasn't scoring the sort of goals as we might well have expected from him in that role. When we know Kennedy did provide goals in that role last season, I thought, maybe what's the best way to get some more out of Rashford? Maybe I could put him up top for Rebic, because Rebic hasn't been scoring goals. Then what does Rebic do? He goes and scores a goal to make me question my entire thought process. But it's going to be 1-0 Newcastle at half-time. We are ahead here against Ghent. Lozano. Wan-Bissaka's on the overlap. With that inside there, Draxler. Oh, space. And space again. I mean... maybe Rebic and Rashford heard me. Oh, Rashford doesn't score enough goals on the left wing, and Rebic isn't really putting in the effort up top. Maybe I should change things around. And who gets the goals? Rebic up top and Rashford out wide on the wing. Apparently, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Philip. Through, looking for Ante Rebic. They're about to do it to me again. Could it even be Rebic and Rashford to link up very nearly? Deflected the shot, and I think if Philip had gotten onto the end of that, he might well have been offside. Max will deliver the corner in towards the near post. It's headed away for another corner. We'll try a different one. With that little bit deeper this time. Good delivery. Oh, headed away by a defender. Lozano might have the pace to get to that. He doesn't with the ball forward. Not sure whether Draxler won that or not, actually. CT, oh, that's great football. Deserves a goal, but they won't get one because Dubravka's on board. That was really good football. Ghent are decent. I have to be honest, I very much underestimated this group when we had it drawn earlier on in the season. What a challenge from Zakaria on Suke. Absolutely top draw. Jan Roth will lay this here into Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who's turned well. We'll try it from the edge of the box. Ruben Loftus-Cheek can thump them. Evidently placing them isn't necessarily his forte. Not on that evidence anyway. Rashford should win this header and has done. And Roth play this forward here to Ante Rebic. And he'll look to play through Rashford. I think it just drifted offside, but he didn't get to the ball anyway, so it doesn't matter. 3 minutes to go, 2-0. There's the final whistle. A 2-0 win at home against Ghent. Certainly better at home here than we were in the away game yesterday. Pleased to have come away with a solid victory there. We were much better. They had a lot of the ball again, though, Ghent. Grasshopper beat Besiktas. So we are almost certainly guaranteed top spot now. We're qualified via a massive turnaround. In fact, on goal difference and head-to-head, or certainly on head-to-head, and goal difference if it comes into it, we're almost guaranteed to go through. But this is now 4th versus 5th in the Premier League, as you can see there. Newcastle 4th and ourselves, and Leicester in 5th. And your point between us are only 3 points off 2nd. Manchester City, however, continue to win every single week. That's 11 wins from 12 games. They cannot stop winning. Think the league title is already gone. Oh, dearie me. But Champions League football for next season is certainly on. Leicester next. Leicester, Jakupovic in goal. Danny Simpson at right back, Johnny Evans, Harry Maguire and D'Ambrosio at left back. Chowdhury and Matty James in the midfield. That's not very strong. Ibarra, Okazaki and Lulic with Kelechi up top. The back line is decent, but I'm really not sure about that midfield. But there to Rebic, out wide to Rashford.
Now Marcus Rashford.
Inside, still going.
He's blocked the shot well.
Good header by Wan-Bissaka. Kondogbia will nod that down the line to Lozano, who will play it down the line to Rebic, who gets caught there. Plays on though, and Rashford not with the header. Philip to Kondogbia. He'll have the shot from distance. It'll drop. Or is that a foul? No, Lozano does get his shot off. Whether you can call it much of a shot. Just nudged it towards goal more so than anything else. Question whether the challenge on him was slightly too physical there though. Maybe we should have had a penalty. Kondogbia to Rashford. In there, to Rebic, through to Maximilian Philip, across to Irving Lozano. Off the post, and Rashford can't get there.
That did look like a real opening, but they've dealt with it.
Max with the throwback to Kondogbia. Inside to Julian Draxler. There's Wan-Bissaka. Oh, that's really nice. Draxler. This is the target. Can't believe it. Actually, back to James. Cross here to D'Ambrosio. Down the line to Senad Lulic. This is a good move. That's a lovely ball in for Kelechi. That's a great goal for Leicester City. That's a very good finish. And a great counter-attacking move. Leicester 1, Newcastle 0, 5 minutes before half-time. Lulic's ball in was perfect. And Kelechi just guiding it home at the near post. We're behind. The stats very heavily one-sided at half-time. The scoreline slightly one-sided at half-time. The opposite way. We're dominating the game. Players are tired though. So I am going to have to rely on substitutes in this second half. But hopefully we can get ourselves level. Oh, cheers then. We can get ourselves level before we need those substitutes. And then maybe the subs can give us the impetus to push on and go ahead. Rebic with good footwork. Philip with his shot that's blocked. Ambrosio can't get it away from Lozano. Draxler across here to Rashford. Lovely top of the shoulder. Here's Max in support. Cross comes in. Headed away by Harry Maguire. 5 minutes in. Still 1-0 down. Throw that in there to Draxler. Get to that first. Well on Julian. Kondogbia. Philip. Oh, couldn't get it to Rebic. Nod that back inside. Kondogbia will reach Rebic and he'll knock it over the top nicely there actually for Marcus Rashford, who will cut back, whip the cross in, and underneath it is Philip. Behind it is Jakupovic. Simpson. Forward there to Renato. Get rid of that. Just knock it down with Philip. Lozano poke it back to him. German on the counter. Across to Kondogbia. Fires it forward nicely to Rashford, who's running really low on stamina right now. But we'll stand it up into the middle. Does get to that, Philip, but it's tame again, straight into Jakupovic's hands. We need to be better in front of goal. Draxler's nodded that down well. Philip. Rebic gets there, but then Danny Simpson out-muscles him. Got some substitutes in the offing. They have been due to come on for about 7 or 8 in-game minutes now. But the ball just hasn't gone out of play. My players are getting more and more tired. As such, Leicester are finding it easier and easier to defend against me. With 15 minutes to go, it's still 1-0 to the visitors. And Lulic already has 1 assist. He's looking for a second. I don't know what Dubravka's doing there. You're on your own. Just catch it, mate. Here come my substitutions. Senad Lulic to deliver the ball into the box from the corner. And Rashford will head as far as Chowdhury. Kennedy trying to close him down. Kondogbia in there trying to put a foot in. Loftus-Cheek does so as well. And Dubravka takes the ball and throws it out towards Kennedy. Good touch. I need an option, a forward option. I don't really have any at the minute. Kondogbia forward there to Rebic. Oh, come on. It's not where I've aimed at all. It's so frustrating when it does that. You aim the ball where you want it to go, and it decides that you want to play it through the channel. When clearly I'm asking it to play the through ball this side of the defender into the space that Rashford's running into, but it decides to play it through the channel, and as such, ruins the move. Little things, just little things, completely spoil the gameplay at times. I do give constant feedback, as does every game changer, to the guys at EA about passing and everything in the game, really. Shooting, time finishing, finesse shots, etc. I must be one of the people that harps on about the passing the most, but I am the one that sees more issues than anyone else. Or at least I double check issues more so than anyone else. Kennedy to cross the ball into the box. Can we get an equaliser anyway? No. Kondogbia heads wide. There's the final whistle. It's defeat at home against Leicester City. That Kelechi counter-attack is what sees them win the game. They had more chances in the second half, but as did we. I just couldn't find a way through, unfortunately. That's a really frustrating defeat. Wolves beat Arsenal by 1-0. Not sure what that does for our league position. It actually moves Leicester above us, as it happens. Manchester United and Chelsea breathing right down our necks. Liverpool only 3 points behind as well. City still top of the table. Arsenal down there in 14th, still languishing. Fulham really struggling this season, 7 points from 12 games. Spurs are 10th. City the only real side of the Big Four or even Big Six that are really performing as you might expect them to. We have the third game now against Everton, which is going to be difficult, but hopefully we can come out on top. Stekelenburg in goal for Everton, no sign of Pickford. Martina, Mina, Lapsov and Luke Garbutt at left back. Doucouré and Gay in the midfield. Doucouré is a new signing at Everton this season. Theo Walcott, Kieran Dowell and Eze with Kevin Folland up top. Everton's second in the league right now. So regardless of the lack of apparent strength in that starting 11, having a very good season. Kondogbia forward there to Julian Draxler. I'm hoping that with everyone back on full fitness, we can compete here. Ball's just going to pop free. Philip can't reach it. Kieran Dowell up to Theo Walcott. Back through to Kieran Dowell. Forward to Kevin Folland. Theo. Max trying to close him down. Doucouré to Folland. Forward to Dowell. Don't foul him. Shot did take a deflection there, but it's well held by Dubravka. One thing I've noticed with Dubravka's throws, and it only really occurred to me earlier on this week, is that Dubravka's... Oh, that's a lovely through ball. Dubravka's throws tends to finish that, please. Yes, Maximilian. Tend to not be... I can't lob it high and far with Dubravka. I can throw it far, but he throws it low and flat, which makes it kind of difficult to go for counter-attacks when you want to throw it over an offensive player from the opposite team. Rebic slotting that through, though. Maximilian Philip with another goal for his name this season. I had to open up the angle there just so we saw that he didn't fire it wide when I went for that bottom left-hand corner, but drew the keeper out of position. And Maximilian Philip with his 7th goal in 13 Premier League games guarantees us a 1-0 lead after 10 minutes. Will it guarantee us 3 points? Out wide there to Theo Walcott. Well, I thought it was a nice tackle by Max. As it happens, he's gone down holding his face for some reason. Kieran Dowell plays that running outside to Eze, but it's a really poor effort from him. I've no idea how to pronounce his name. It's E-Z-E. But I genuinely, there's no accents on it. So is it Eze or Easy or Easy? Like the NWA rapper? I've genuinely no idea. Nice ball through the gap there though to Ante Rebic. Trying to get away from Cuco Martina but can't. And it's their throw as well. Brilliant. Cheers then. Eze. Back to Garbutt. Forward there to Idrissa Gana Gay. Around the corner to Eze again. Walcott just cushions that for Idrissa. Trying to get rid of this. Struggling to do so. Oh, he just won't pay attention there. Thankfully, Kondogbia does. Irving Lozano just didn't give the ball any sort of attention whatsoever. And inside there to Julian Draxler. Very heavy touch, but now we can play through Marcus Rashford. Takes it in his stride well. Turns inside Cuco Martina. Will go for the finesse. A little bit too much power. A little bit too little accuracy. Folland through there to Kieran Dowell, looking to slot through Bernard, but ball was nowhere near as accurate as it needed to be. The hour mark has arrived. We still have a 1-0 lead.
Now Marcus Rashford.
I'd very much like to extend it if we can, because Everton have been fairly dangerous going forward. They just haven't caused Dubravka too many issues. But their build-up play is very good. So all they need is that one chance. One clear-cut chance, and I think they'll take it. Here's Kevin Folland. Cross here to Bernard. Nice block by the defender, denying them that clear-cut chance. Rashford's first touch is questionable. Kondogbia's first touch is questionable. Doucouré takes it away. He'll turn back. It's a lovely ball through to Bernard, but again we get the block on it. And they're vital interceptions as well. Oh, there you go. Dubravka can throw the ball long and high. Nice ball into Rebic as well, who shows good strength. Gets across here to Maximilian Philip, who will turn and get it out wide here to Marcus Rashford. May have forced him a little bit too far wide. Will look to turn inside. Should have passed it, not shot. This time I did pass it, and Rebic misses the target. I'm not entirely too sure how Rebic hasn't scored there. That's dropped to him with an open goal. And he side-footed it wide. Santi Mina on for Everton for Kevin Folland. 20 minutes to go.
Still 20 minutes to go.
Dogby inside to Julian Draxler.
Julian Draxler.
William Phillip is the man again. Get it out wide into Irving Lozano. Dink it into the middle for Phillip. Maybe no. Garber in the way. Rebic can Dogby up. Draxler's in front of him and in the way. Stops him from having the shot there. Irving Lozano back to Kondogbia on his left foot. That took a deflection, surely. No, it was just that bad. Kondogbia. Cross there to Philip Max. Oh, God, that touch from Philip Max was disgusting. It was so bad. Here's Idrissa Gana Gay. Santi Mina. They're going to punish me for that mistake with Philip Max. Bernard. Tricky little winger. Quick little winger. Oh, Fabian Schär gets there with a header. Bernard lost it back in. Tom Davies with that header. That's well wide. 9 minutes to go now. Still just a slim margin of victory between ourselves and Everton. Yerry Mina was always going to win that header, but Kennedy's on with some fresh legs on this right-hand side. He's going to drive it away here, and I'll dink it looking for... Oh, Rashford can't get it to him, and Ante Rebic is carrying a knock there, and now is able to carry on. It's frustrating. I kind of needed him a moment ago. Yerry Mina out wide here to Idrissa Gana Gay. Through the gap, keeper's coming. Oh no! I thought the keeper was coming, so I didn't press anything with Wan-Bissaka, and then he didn't get to it. He just left it when he got there, and then I was all in a muddle. Deary me, that would have been a very embarrassing equaliser to concede. Not as embarrassing as losing the Merseyside derby in the last minute, like Everton did at the weekend just gone, but, you know, it still would have been up there. Yerry Mina across to Tom Davies, given away. Now, do I just keep the ball away from them, or do I try and push for a second still? Push for a second still. Ante Rebic, and there's the second still. With 2 seconds to go until we reach the 2 minutes added on, we make it 2-0 to grab 3 points. All about the numbers. Ante Rebic in the 90th minute. Hopefully he's not going to be out for too long. If he is injured for a little while, it will give me the chance to try Rashford up top and Kennedy out wide. It's just that it will come from an enforced break for Ante Rebic rather than me actually making the conscious decision to take him out of the starting lineup. But he seemed to have shaken the knock off there when he went through and scored the goal. So, hopefully that isn't... Yeah, no, he's fine. Toby Mitchell disappointed not to play in that game, but... oh, look at that. Look, we're 6 points clear with 2 games to go. We're definitely through. We're definitely through and almost certainly top as well. We'll have a look at the league table, though, before we end. It's Grasshopper Zurich in the next game for us. But in the Premier League, we are third with that win and above Everton on goal difference alone. +2 to +4, and then it's +8 for Burnley and City. Oh, Manchester City drew a game. Shock. They've dropped some points. Must have been a 0-0 because they've still only conceded 8. 0-0? Yeah, 0-0 with Bournemouth. We are a point inside the Champions League spots, and to be fair, only 3 points away from Liverpool in 9th. So all could still change. The board are seemingly very unhappy with me at the minute, and I'd rather they weren't, to be fair. We're not necessarily doing that badly, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Regardless, we shall head forward into tomorrow's episode and hopefully continue to improve in the Premier League. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on more. I'm back from Paris as you see this today. So hopefully I'll be back in time to record a video for tomorrow. But this is going to be the last one I have the time to record before I fly. So follow me on social media if you don't already. Link to Twitter in the description down below. And if I have been able to get videos recorded for tomorrow, then you will know about it on social media. But for now, let's presume that that has happened and that I am able to get you videos for Sunday. And if so, I'll see you tomorrow.